Hello everyone, good day. My name is Jamala Magomnang and I'm here today to present and talk about sauce. Did you know that the formal study of sauces usually begins with the classic French sauces? Today, however, world influences from Asia, Latin America, Africa, and the Mediterranean, along with the public's appetite for new and exciting taste, have driven sauces in many different directions and brought an array of flavors and endless possibilities to their preparation and pairing. What is sauce? A sauce is a liquid or semi-solid product that is used in preparing other foods. Sauces add flavor, moisture, and visual appeal to another dish. A saucier is a cook who specializes in making sauces. Sauces are the pinnacle of a chef's achievement, requiring study and practice to master. A great saucier must have a discriminating palate and the ability to understand how to build depth and harmony into a sauce. There are 5 classical grand sauces that are the basis for most other sauces. These are sometimes called mother sauces. So first is the bechamel or white sauce. In its purest form, bechamel is comprised of butter and flour that has been cooked together, a mixture that's also known as a roux, and milk, with just a bit of seasoning. The result is a silky cream sauce that can be used either on its own or as the base for countless other sauces. Bechamel is thick, clinging to food in the way that a good sauce should, and it's that raw. We have to thank for that. Second is velouté. This is made from veal, chicken, or fish stock and a white or blonde raw. Sauce velouté often is served on poultry or seafood dishes and is also used as the base for other sauces. Third is the brown or espagnole sauce. This is made from brown stock and brown roux. Sauce espagnole is a basic brown sauce that originated in Spain in the late 19th century. It was later popularized by Chef Auguste Escoffier and became one of the 5 French mother sauces we still use for today. The fourth one is the tomato sauce. This is made from a stock and tomatoes. Roux is optional. Probably the first mother sauce you ever tasted over a heaping bowl of spaghetti. Tomato sauce is often a mixture of just onions, garlic, and tomatoes. Although some traditionalists may start with a roux, most tomato sauces merely rely on a tomato reduction to build flavor and create thickness. The last one is the hollandaise. This is an emulsion made from eggs, butter, and lemon. Think of hollandaise as a fancy mayonnaise that uses clarified butter in place of oil and gets drizzled over asparagus and eggs without judgment. Instead of using a roux or a reduction, hollandaise uses the method of emulsification, the act of using a binding agent, in this case an egg yolk, to force 2 ingredients that don't mix well together. Here, butter and lemon juice to like each other immensely. Basic ingredients in sauces. Sauces need a liquid component, but some sauces such as salsa may contain more solid elements than liquid. A key ingredient in sauce is the thickener, which adds richness and body. Some examples of thickeners are roux, beurre mayonnaise, slurry, and Lisan. Roux is a thickener made of equal parts cooked flour and a fat, such as clarified butter, oil, or shortening. To make a roux, the fat is heated in a pan, and then the flour is added. The mixture is stirred until the flour and fat are fully blended. The color of the roux is determined by how long the mixture has been heated. There are four commonly used types of roux. The first one is the white roux. Second one is the blonde roux. Third is the brown. And fourth is dark brown roux. White roux is bland and a little starchy and has the most thickening power. This is cooked for a very short period of time, used in sauces where little color is needed, like bechamel. Blonde roux. Blonde roux has a little more flavor development. It is nutty tasting. This is cooked longer than white roux until the flour turns golden and has a nutty aroma, used in ivory-colored sauces like velouté. Brown and dark brown roux. Brown roux is nutty and a rich medium brown color. Dark brown roux is quite dark with a nutty, roasted flavor. It has the least thickening ability because the starch has been cooked the longest. This sauce is cooked until it develops a dark brown color, used in dishes that require a dark brown color. Beurre mayonnaise is a thickener made of equal parts of flour and soft, whole butter. Beurre mayonnaise is one of the best ways to thicken a sauce or a soup. This fancy sounding mixture, it means kneaded butter in French, is incredibly simple to make and equally easy to use. A slurry, cornstarch mixed with a cooled liquid, can be used instead of roux. You cannot add cornstarch directly to a sauce. It will make the sauce lumpy. Think of a slurry as almost the opposite of a roux. A roux is cooked, uses fat, and is added at the beginning of cooking. In comparison, a slurry is uncooked, needs no fat, and is added at the end of cooking. A liaison is a mixture of egg yolks and heavy cream, often used to finish some sauces such as almond sauce. Almond sauce, sometimes called German sauce, is basically an enriched, thickened version of sauce velouté. Liaison adds a rich flavor and smoothness to the sauce without making it too thick. It is important to temper the liaison to prevent the egg yolks from curdling. Preparing different kinds of sauces. There are various kinds of sauces besides grand sauces and derivative sauces. These include compound kinds of butter, cold or thick sauces like salsa and coulis, and sauces are made from the natural juices of meat. Compound butter is a mixture of raw butter and various flavoring ingredients such as herbs, nuts, citrus zest, shallots, ginger, and vegetables. Compound butter is ordinary butter to which a flavor or additional ingredient such as herbs, shallots, or lemon juice has been added. The most common form is called beurre maître d'hôtel. Other miscellaneous sauces that add flavor, texture, and color to a dish include salsa and coulis. Coulis is a thick, pureed sauce such as tomato coulis. Coulis is a thick sauce made of pureed fruit or vegetables. Salsa is a cold mixture of fresh herbs, spices, fruits, and or vegetables. This sauces allows chefs to change a menu item by adding flavor, moisture, texture, and color to a dish. Salsa is a cold sauce made from a combination of vegetables, usually tomatoes, onions, and peppers. For example, pineapple papaya salsa is used as a topping on teriyaki salmon. Sauces are sometimes made with the natural juices of meat. Joliet is a sauce made from the juices of cooked meat and brown stock. Meats served with their own juices are called au jus. To finish a sauce, adjust the consistency. For example, it may be necessary to add stock to a sauce to thin it out. The added stock will also help flavor the sauce. Sometimes using a red or white wine can add a very distinctive taste to a sauce. Once the flavor and consistency have been adjusted, the sauce may need to be strained to make sure it is smooth. The easiest way to strain sauce is the wringing method. In this method, place a clean cheesecloth over a bowl and pour the sauce through the cheesecloth into the bowl. The cloth is then twisted at the end to squeeze out the strained sauce. The cheesecloth catches the unwanted lumps of roux or herbs, spices, and other seasonings. Sauces may also be strained through a china cup lined with cheesecloth, a fine mesh strainer, or a chinois. As in all cooking, the final step in finishing a sauce is to adjust the seasonings. Salt, lemon juice, cayenne, and white pepper can all be used to bring out the flavor of the sauce. So, the summary of my report. In this section, you learned the following. There are 5 classical grand sauces that are the basis for most other sauces. They are bechamel, velouté, brown or Espanol sauce, tomato sauce, and hollandaise. Thickeners such as roux, beurre meunier, slurry, and liaison add richness and body to sauces. There are other sauces that are not classified as grand sauces or as derivatives of grand sauces. These include compound kinds of butter, salsa, and coulis. In addition, some sauces are made with natural juices from meat such as Joliet or Ojo. You should match sauces to the type of food you are serving. Consider factors such as the main ingredient of the dish and how the flavors will complement each other. And that's all for lesson 5.2. Once again, this is Jamila Magumnang. Thank you for listening and God bless.